No, the hairball is just required. You can't avoid it. As far as I know. I could be wrong. But from my testing, it looks like you have to do it. What's annoying that I've found so far is... I didn't do the spinning thing, but it was pretty good anyway. The only thing I've found so far is, like, for the first mission, you can either deliver the document or you can kill enemies. And you want to kill enemies, because it's... Honestly, you have to kill enemies either way. Because apparently, to trigger the hairball side quest, you need to be level 5. But... Like, so for the killing enemy side quest, you get to kill 3 enemy groups to, like, trigger it. And not all 3 enemy groups will get you to level 5. In fact, it's like, you actually need to do it pretty intelligently, or you'll need more than 3. And after doing the 3 fights, the game gives you an option to teleport back to, Razro, basically. And if you're not level 5 yet, then you still need to fight more, so you have to skip the teleport and, like, keep fighting enemies. I'm pretty sure you do. Feel free to test it, but you have to do the hairball, I think. What you don't need to do is... Honestly, you might not even need to, like, deliver documents or kill enemies. I think you might just need to be level 5 to, trigger the hairball quest. But I don't know if, you can skip that. Alright, well, I messed up the movement this time. Text smashing, I did. Oh, right down, left down, down. Oh, cool, this is 6 frame, I think. So I'll know if the 2 NPCs on the screen after this one are aligned horizontally. Or vertically, depending on perspective. Yeah, they're aligned. Cool, this is 6 frame. This is a really good one. This is probably the fastest frame there is. The movement is hard, but not as hard as... Not as hard as the previous one with the 0 frame. Yeah, those are the time stages I found so far. In terms of, like, strategy and, like, routing, like, you know, gameplay stuff, fights and whatnot, I haven't found anything major. I'm considering giving Kenneth Thunder Rune early. I think that might be better. That might help with some boss fights. I'm considering using Stones of Magic. I hope so, Oscolana. Kilana. I don't know if I said your name right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Kilana sounds like it'd be the right pronunciation. What was I saying? I was considering giving Kenneth Thunder Rune early, but I haven't tested that yet, because I'd have to go back a decent amount. Besides that, I have found some, like, small improvements. So, like, if you give up Laszlo power rings, then you could one-shot Brando in the duel, instead of two-shot. I don't sharpen my weapon in middle port like Saya does. I think that saves, like, 15 seconds of walking at least. Probably more than that. And whatever time that the sharpening weapons takes, but you're gonna lose that eventually to sharpening to 6 anyway. And Nobel. Also, Iris is doing something really right for the Mizuki Akagi fight, or I'm doing something really wrong, because his fight's super clean, but I always get, like, misses and stuff and bad shit happening. Good. Perfect. So this should be a fight in 8 steps. Right about there. It does sound good. I just don't know if it's... Well, he has lightning right now, so I think it's probably better than that. You need it for a certain boss fight where there's 7 enemies to clear, or 6 small enemies to clear out. Okay, can I move up, please? Can I move up, please? That was so hard. What the hell? But, So you would use the level 1 of Lightning, which you lose if you equip a Thunder Rune. But you could just use the Thunder Rune's level 2, and I think it works out just fine. In fact, it gets you more damage on the boss fight by a small amount. Because Thunder Rune level 1, or Lightning level 1 is 100 damage to all enemies. Thunder level 2 is Soaring Bolt, which is 900 divided by all enemies. 453, nice. That's a really good time. Actually, that's a really good time. If my matching was a little bit better, that might have even been gold. I don't know what my gold is actually. Split. Probably like a 451. I probably forgot to swap formation. How do we do it? Nice fight. Plus, equipping that Thunder Rune could be nice in other fights. Like, Akagi and Mizuki. I'm thinking if you invest, like, either some Stones of Magic or Lightning Magic Rings or something on Kenneth, you can maybe one-shot them with Soaring Bolt. I would have to test. Because that fight's a little bit annoying. Like, it's probably slower than just auto-attacking with physical, but I feel like that requires a bit more luck. Because they have a really high speed and high evade rate, and they kept on killing Kenneth, the bastards. They just kept on outspeeding him, and like, Kenneth would get hit by Mizuki, and then Tao and Laszlo, one of them would Tao would miss Akagi, who would one-shot him if he hit him. Laszlo would miss Akagi. No, Tao would hit Mizuki. Kenneth or Laszlo would miss Akagi, and Akagi would live and attack Kenneth and kill him. And that fight gives you 5 levels, so it's like, it's not a fight that I want to die on. Not that I think it matters much for the route, but still, it's like, I'd never keep higher levels. I finally got a run going. Let's not throw it away, talking about Suikoden 4. Yeah, cool, I got the 2 bonbons, simpler pattern, and I think it's overall faster. The 3 bonbon is a little bit faster in this area, but it loses time in Farkas and Sidonia because of a slower Queen Anne fight. Because Pawn gets like 1 more strength point, and then when he counters the Ant in the 3rd turn of the Queen Anne fight, he kills it, and then it has to respawn. It takes a while. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time in menuing here, I think. I want to see if I can... I want to see if I can find a way to give McDole 1 more magic point here. Let me play around with that, actually. Because magic points for... Basically, there's 2 characters that I really care about magic points for. Because they have certain thresholds they want to hit. There's Cleo, who I actually manip this whole section for. She gains as many points as she can possibly get. Section, which is 4 extra essentially. But I need her to have 91 magic after a certain level up fight, so she can have 2 level 3 spells for a boss fight. And then McDole, I need him to have 144 before we enter a certain area, so I can have 2 level 4 spells for a certain boss fight. And a lot of the route is around manipulating their magic stats as much as possible so I can get those thresholds. Hey home buddy lifestyle, how you doing, dude? Hey Tataraj, thank you man. Thank you for stopping by too. Alright, let me explain real quick. I don't have to thank you. Yeah, I don't have to thank you, I can just mash. So, the way that magic works in this game is that basically... No, I'm not gonna... I'm just mentioning to myself that I might want to reroute this at some point, see if I can get my hero 1 more magic point here. I don't have to do anything on the fly. Or at least not yet. But, essentially there's certain magic thresholds that I want to hit. The way that MP works in this game is that, like, your max MP is based off your magic stat. So, like, you unlock your level 4 spell on every character at 131 magic, you unlock your level 3 at 61, you unlock your level 2 at 41, and, like, how many of that spell also depends on magic point. I have 2 level 3s at 91, I have 2 level 4s at 144, and at certain points I want to have those few spells available. So for Cleo, I want her to have 2 Dancing Flames, or 2 level 3s, and Zombie Dragon. So a lot of the stuff that I do early here is to manipulate magic growths. Like that formation swap I did at the start after the Bomb fight. That gets her 1 more point. And the whole point is just like bring up your magic as much as possible so you have a better chance of hitting those thresholds. Because I can't manip all the fights, I can manip some of them. But certain fights I just cannot manip because I'll be on different RNG there every time. And like, a lot of this run revolves around just manipulating your stats as much as possible to get those magic thresholds. And also, like, well, I should say a lot of the modern day route. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff, like avoiding encounters, doing boss fights optimally, obvious stuff like that, but like that's kind of been figured out for a while, at least for me. So for me now, like the biggest thing I'm focusing on is magic point manipulation. Optimizing my chances to have the right amount of magic later on in the game. Like basically this whole game is very maniped at this point. I know this probably won't mean a lot to a lot of you, but Terra, it's a lot like Battle Network 1. Except minus all the soft resets, because sadly you can't... Well, resetting in this game takes forever. It takes over a minute. But I'm manipulating a bunch of stuff in this game, so a lot of things I don't have to worry about, and it's just a matter of good luck on the stuff that I can't manip, and optimizing. And obviously execution. I have to do everything properly. I have to do all of this. Alright, so... let me get through this. Let's play some of the cup game. This is a really good way to get money. You can make bets here and you can win and make money, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to quit. We're just going to talk to this person and quit and leave. And the reason we do that is because it resets RNG to a certain value each time. It resets it to 12 or 18, or what's 12 in hex, 18 in decimal. Not that that matters all that much. And now I know every battle that's going to happen here. I know how the Queen Ant fight's going to go, and I'm going to manipulate the boss fight as well. The actual boss fight. So after this, there will be 2 more battles with 6 ants, then there will be a battle with 3 bandits, and then there will be 1 more battle with 3 bandits that I'm gonna fail a run on and then get a run the second turn. Yeah, I envy the GPA resets. I wish you could reset the game that quickly here. It would actually open up the routes so much, I bet, but... or at least make it a lot more consistent. Like, if I could throw in a reset before wheel, that would be really good. In fact, I used to do that. I would sacrifice 1.5 minutes for that split, but... at this point, it's better to just on-the-fly manip it. But, if I had that, I could also manip everything after it, which would be really nice. I RNG manip my own execution skills. No. Sadly, those are just too random. Oh, I bet. That's why I like those games too. I don't know, I really like manips and stuff. I like taking a lot of the randomness out of games. That's one of the big, well, besides my love for the series, that's one of the big things I really liked about watching the Battle Network speedruns. A lot of easy manips. Well, not easy, that's the wrong word, but a lot of quick manips. Like, you can actually route around RNG manipulation. In this game you can do it as well, but sadly you can't abuse resets. I mean, you can, but it's not fast. But this game is fucked up, luckily. The developers did a horrible job. And what they did is they kept the RNG value in kernel space instead of, like, game space. Put my menu in here real quick. And what that means is, at certain points, at certain events, the game just decides, you know what, this RNG value, so like this memory address of this RNG value, we don't need it, we're going to use it for something else, and it overwrites it. And it always overwrites with the same values, or in a lot of cases with the same values, sometimes it's different. And we take advantage of that and use that to set up our RNG manipulations. That'd be the equivalent of like soft resetting, or hard resetting on GBA. At least for this game. 5, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Scroll down my notes here. Also, if I didn't do the previous golem fight properly, I wouldn't, like, the stats wouldn't be right here. And Ted might not one-shot the back row bandit, or Paul might not counter. So it's pretty important that I did the golem fight properly, too. Of course, they might still do it. It's like, it's random, kind of. And then it's just double unite. Before, in the early days of speedrunning this, we would actually equip the fire rune we got from Leknad earlier. And it gives us access to some pretty good magic. It's like over 100 damage single target, but the animation's a bit slow, and equipping it takes time too. So now we just cut that out and use the Unite since we can manip the fight. Wow, I golded, what the fuck? I thought I was gonna... Wait, no. I thought I was losing time in gold. That's really nice. I didn't think I'd be golding this anytime, ever. I thought my gold was like perfect. Did not know that was possible, not gonna lie. Maybe I just mash text better or something. And then I get stuck in the wall. Alright, so after we leave the Rocklet here, like we're about to enter, after we leave this area, I no longer manip the world map battles for a while, and so that's gonna be a little bit scary. The game, like this whole split, it's decided in a few places. It's decided on the amount of world map battles I get, traveling between areas. It's decided by 2 of the 3 fights we're gonna have in here later, and how fast they go. You can get them in 1 turn or more, depending on whether your people miss or not. And then my execution through the next dungeon after this. If I execute properly, I can skip like 2 or 3 battles, but it's really hard. You need to be super precise. Oh, you did it wrong! That's not how you use the donation link manip. I think the right way to manip the game is to donate $1 million to my PayPal. And that actually manips the game into giving me no world map battles ever. Or something, I don't know. It manipulates me into not being bad at this game, maybe. Who knows? So, not that it matters right now, but I'm gonna go over something kind of interesting in a second, once I can stop focusing. Not that this requires focus. Alright, here, text bashing time. So, the way that RNG advances in, like, areas, there's a few things. In dungeons, it advances on steps, in world map, it advances on steps, in battles, it advances on actions, and a few other things, it's like every frame. But, in towns, the biggest thing that advances RNG is NPCs. RNG essentially advances once per frame per NPC on the screen. And what's kind of unique about Gregminster is that there's some birds, like, just chilling on the ground, you know, minding their own business, that can move around. And they actually count as NPCs. But, if you go near them, they fly away, and then they no longer count. So that, like, how you approach the birds actually affects the RNG. And that would always cause me a lot of confusion for my holy room setup. Because I would, like, move down, and then, like, move left. And even though it's the same amount of steps, it would give me different RNG. Instead of just, like, holding left then down. And after, like, years, I found out it's because I wasn't scaring away the birds at the same time, and the birds actually matter. Yes, you do too, girly. I thought that would be... I thought that gold split would never be beaten, not gonna lie. So, pretty cool. No, actually, it'd be fine. Trust me, I know. There are no world battles in this game that fuck up RNG for boss battles. Oh, that's kind of shitty movement. There's times where movement's really important. Generally in dungeons, or like doing Holy Room Manip. Well, we already did that. Actually, there's only 1 minute left where we really care. I guess. But the other times, it's just like, I hate having bad movement because it's bad movement. You just waste a little bit of time. Hey, Space Coyote. Thank you, man. We're on a good run so far, so we'll probably lose it on Taiho, aka Sudoku. But as long as my Taiho isn't astronomically horrible, I'm probably gonna continue the run. Like, I'd have to lose like over 2 minutes probably for me to... Oh, okay, maybe not that little. If I lose over like a minute, I'll probably reset, but anything else, I'll probably just keep going. It's funny, because I actually like my new world record less than my previous one. Because the previous one was faster. But the reason it was faster is because I had a really good Taiho. The rest of the game was worse. Whereas the one before that had garbage Taiho. I lost a minute and a half. But the rest of the run was so well executed that it was still world record. So that was kind of cool. This current one is just like, ha, well your run sucked, but you had a good Taiho, so enjoy your record. It just doesn't feel right. It feels wrong replacing like a world record with another world record that was basically worse in execution in a lot of ways, but just had better RNG. It doesn't feel good, which is why I haven't posted my new record on speedrun or anything. I haven't even clipped it yet. Oh, that's brilliant. Why didn't I think that? Alright, hold on. I messed this menu up last time. I'll make sure you cancel twice. If you cancel 3 times, you leave the menu. It loses time. Well, I'm not as good as you, SRD. I'm sorry. If I was, I'd be getting free world records every day. But I don't have that level of talent. There can only be one SRD 27. I'm not him. I just moved the wrong way. Why did I do that? If I did, I'm blaming it on Segwans. I'm an idiot, yeah. I moved the wrong way, and I'm blaming it on Segwans because he always moves to the side early. So for some reason I decided to do it myself, but I moved the wrong way, like a bigger idiot. Not that Segwans is an idiot. I just don't know why. I was really tempted to just move to the side early. And I moved the wrong way like a dumbass. So I took an extra, like, 4 steps there for no reason. Also, we're at 2 world map battles for the split now. Which... I'd say that's pretty good still, but I still have a pretty long walk ahead of time. No, I haven't even... I think I haven't even gotten past the first chapter. Honestly, I didn't really like the game. I couldn't get into it. But hey, pretty soon, maybe we can do a speedrun of Suikoden 4 New Game Plus. Once I get that sorted a bit better. As soon as I get like my save ready, I'm still like messing around with strats and like prepping and stuff, but once that's ready, I'm gonna make my save public so other people can use the same thing. And we can do some speedruns. Nobody will have to do the same setup that I did. Because I have a bunch of hours logged on that save. I think I have like close to 70 hours or something. Just like grinding for ogre males and other random shit that I might or might not need. Like stones of power and whatnot. Because it is a New Game Plus run. I can abuse stones of magic and stones of power. They transfer over. That's one of the things I was heavily considering. Stones of magic transfer would be really good for a magic route. But I get the feeling that that's not going to be faster, so I haven't invested a bunch of time into it yet. I honestly don't see why not, but I just don't know how. So I'm probably just going to grind for it. If I decide that I need like 99 stones of power, stones of magic, then I might do some game sharpening. I'll try to figure it out, because that grind would just be horrible. Forgot to solve my formation. I can do it here. Three battles, I consider this average. Any more, and I consider that below average. I think in my PB I had 2. Okay, we got 3, that's not too bad. So far I've lost time there, and I have lost time, of me taking 4 world map steps for no fucking reason, other than being an idiot. Yeah, money transfer is over. It's money, items, equipment, most equipment, not all equipment. I think that's like a decent summary of it. The ability to run, although actually I'm not sure that's true. I need to start a new game and see how fast he moves there, because it doesn't feel right. Because recruiting Cedric still makes you run faster, so I don't think that's actually transferred over. Alright, so this is where RNG kicks in. This is in the nip, and I want to kill these guys in one turn. Nice. Alright, let's look for good level ups here. Okay, so McDowell got a good level up. He got a bonus magic point, but Cleo didn't. She got bad speed and bad magic growth. The speed is only a backup for the magic, but I still want to get it. Just because it's nice to have. And it does save a little bit of time for a level up battle later. Even if I don't get enough magic from these fights, I do have a backup, but if I have bad speed and bad magic, there's a chance that my backup loses a run. Because I have to set up my formation a certain way to manipulate magic growth. And with bad speed and bad magic, there's a chance that Cleo dies before she can kill everyone. So I really want good speed to get magic. I prefer good magic over good speed, but I need at least one. Yeah, items and runes that you're wearing don't transfer over. And certain runes and certain armor doesn't transfer over. Champion's rune doesn't transfer over, that's like the biggest one in my opinion. And like certain armor, but none of it's amazingly useful. Like Crimson Cape, the Pirate King armor, I think the hero set, a few other things. Blue Ribbon doesn't transfer over, which I found annoying. I think that could have been an interesting item to play with, but no. No interesting items. Obviously, like, key items don't transfer over, I think. No glowing hand mirror. I don't know if Ocean Rune pieces transfer over. Not that it matters all that much. Alright, and now we're gonna do Marco again, except this time we're actually gonna play some games. Okay, I'm short a little bit of money because I bribed 2 ants earlier, but it doesn't matter. It's like 360 bits. Also, the money in this game is called bits, so if you guys want to help me, just feel free to donate bits to my channel. That will help me a lot in my speedrun. I could use the money. This game may be on PS1, but it's actually online interactive. It takes Twitch donated bits and puts them in the game. I'm not even sure this thing's connected to the internet right now. Oh, for anyone wondering, this is a PS1 game called Suikoden, JRPG. Holy crap, that worked. Thank you, T-Girly. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, they're all big hits. Oh, look at that. I'm richer already. I feel like SRD's trying to call me there. I was waiting for the notification. I'm like, wait a second. That ain't right. Oh, that's fine. You donate bits, you deserve to block some on the screen. That was the right amount of money, right? Well, if not, we'll find out soon enough. And I've actually been considering cutting out a game of Marco. So, if I'm wrong, and I did one game less, I guess we'll save time. Okay, we're fine. This battle's always here if I did 5 games. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten around to working on the donation and bit notifications yet. I haven't decided what I want to do, honestly, for those. Like, I was thinking what I really like is the Valkyrie profile artifact sound effect. I was thinking about using that, but I feel like it doesn't really go that well on my stream. Just like, this is a Suikoden stream, not a Valkyrie profile stream. Maybe I'll get like a big hit gif. Although I don't think I have the image editing skills to pull that off. Oh, actually, random fact, I did invest a little bit of money in my stream recently. I got a new webcam. I got the C9222, the Logitech C9222. I just got it today, spent some time setting it up. Keep in mind that I stream and I play and I use Linux, so the compatibility wasn't as good as I'd hoped. Well, actually, it was, but I had to mess with some settings, and then it would only output at 10 FPS. Turns out there was like a color format that I had to change before I would do 60 or 30. But I finally got it working. And if I had shaved my head, I might have used my webcam today, but I look like a mess, so no cam today, but maybe next time. I'll actually have a decent quality cam instead of using my Galaxy S4's camera, like I did with my other one. Alright, anyway. This dungeon, I want to do my best movement-wise, because I want to skip a battle at the end, and you can only skip if your movement's really good. It's not looking good. I want to be past like that corner when I got that battle. That was really good. That was perfect movement. That was a hard section. I just realized, oh no, I don't get a battle. If I had gotten... Yeah. If I'd gotten the battle closer to this screen, it might have been better to just move up straight away on that screen to save steps. That's something I gotta mess with. I gotta see what my step counter's at here. Maybe? Like, I'll have to check my step counter, but if my step counter is under 60 on that screen, I can maybe save some steps. No, actually no way, because I still move after this on the end. There's no way it makes a difference. But what that would get me is, it would give me a few more steps to work with to, like, avoid battles. Because after each battle in this game, there's something called a grace period, where you can't get battles for a while. And in this dungeon, 60 steps. On world map, it's 4 steps. In some areas, it's less than 60. Like Calica is 30. I think Dragon's Den's 50. No, Moravia is 50. There's like another area that's 50. Oh, thank you for the bits. Damn right. Not if it's better. Wait, you must. Just try some Tea Master. Nothing bad will happen. My movement there was pretty bad. But yeah, we try to do our best to abuse grace periods to like avoid battles. And I was thinking maybe I can extend my grace period a little bit by taking less steps on the screen before the end. Because I can go straight up to trigger the cutscene, but it's faster to go to the right and like go up later because you have to move to the right regardless. Okay, there's a chance. When you get this battle on this screen, there's a chance, I think, of skipping the next battle. Not the next one, but the one after this one. Let's see. Alright. Come on, come on, come on! Yes, we made it! It's literally super tight. I often get the battle on the last step. Not the best movement there. Hey Kyle, how you doing, bud? So, movement matters in the same way again, going back down. If I move really well, I can probably skip another 2-slug battle. And the thing about these 2-slug battles is I can bribe him. And it costs me 1500 bits. It's actually the most expensive bribe in here, I think. Pretty sure. But I don't really care too much about that. 1500 bits isn't all that much. It is nice to have the money, though. Like, it doesn't hurt. But it also saves like 3.5 seconds just from like having one less battle. So if I do it right in both ways, that's that's what's called like 6-7 seconds. And if I did a really good job, I could also skip a world map battle. That saves like 9-10 seconds total. Which, with how optimized this run is really relevant. Like every random battle counts. Here or no, rabbits. Oh, nice. I hope you pointed them here. Like, it's a really simple emote, but you'd be surprised how long it took me to make it because of my complete shit graphic design skills. Like, I literally ripped the image from Suikoden, but it took me a while to make it like look decent for Twitch. I think I cut off part of Taiho's head, not gonna lie. Or at least, like, his hair. That looks like a crown. Yes! We skipped the 2-slug battle. I don't think my movement was good enough to skip both world map battles. Oh, please don't give me 3, though. There's a chance it gives me 3 battles here, which would be pretty smart. Damn, it's gonna give me 3. Okay, so it negates one of the 2-slug skips. They give me the next one right here. Yep. Man. But yeah, that perfect movement, I'm maybe like 20 RNG ahead of non-perfect movement. I don't know about everybody loving Taiho. Some people might. People don't want to see me suffer. Huh, that's not a bad idea. I'll see if I can make that happen. SRD. I'll have to test out my image editing skills again. Yeah, me too, Space Coyote. Many stats for donations. A lot easier. 45, 56. My stats suck. There is absolutely no chance of me getting enough magic for Cleo, so I'm gonna have to do the Kobold Manip, which is unreliable sometimes. And if I don't get a +4 speed on the next level up battle... Wait. Did I have 55? No, I had 56. 55 is impossible to have, I think. But it just means I've literally gotten no bonus magic points from the non-manipulatable fights. Yeah, he really does look like the Kappa emote. I see it. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. Alright. Damn, lost time here. That sucks. That split, I think I could still save like 10 seconds in theory or something. No, more than that. Compared to what I got here. I don't even know how I got my gold for that split. I'm not sure it's a beatable gold. Okay, so I had 2 world map battles, and I saved 1 out of like 3 possible battles. So I could have saved another 13 seconds. Movement error, cosmic, another 2. Nice, that was a really good walk. Only 1 battle. My PB, I got 3 battles walking here, I think. So hopefully that means some time save on the split. But I still have another walk to do, and I will have to set up my Kobold fight, which will lose me more time because I'm going to have to do a formation. There is a small chance the run dies on this split. We'll see what happens, but there is a chance that it dies. Because my Cleo's magic and speed are both really bad. If I can get her to 49 speed, we should be safe. I'm not 100% sure on that. The setup is a bit dodgy. I'd have to look at the portrait again. It's already. I'm remembering like Suikoden 1's max portrait. I can't remember 2's. I have to look at it. I don't mind advancing RNG here. RNG advances on both these screens. But I'm pretty early right now. So me advancing RNG isn't a bad thing, because I need to hit a certain spot for the Kobold fight. Good movement. Not necessarily a good thing. I don't know. Gaspar is like anything but easy, though. Also, I didn't catch it. Like, Glances started his run today when I was still sleeping. But how... If anybody saw it, how good was this Gaspar? Because I just briefly looked at the split. It looked like it was like a 12-13 minute split, which is pretty good Gaspar. That's like maybe second or third try, but that's no reset Gaspar. And for those of you who don't know, what I'm referring to is when a Wait Star, we recruit somebody that lets us play a dice game with him, and it's the best way to make money, because he lets you go double or triple or nothing. Or, he lets you go double or nothing constantly if you win. So it's like, it's the best way to make money, but it's also really random. So you can do it in like a minute. You can also do it in like an hour. 48:59, god damn it, my stats suck. I got literally no bonus magic points, and my speed isn't high enough to be relevant. So there is a chance that the run dies on the Kobold fight. Because I have to manip another Dancing Flames, which involves putting Cleo in the front row. And that is a little dangerous. I almost forgot about this option. I have to pick option 2 here. If you don't, then you just have to talk to him again. Pick option 2. Obviously, time loss. So, and if you forget to do it, that's just game over. Okay. Scroll down. I haven't scrolled down my notes in a while. Okay, so if I get a world map battle, that's not a bad thing. It'll give me a decent idea of where I am in RNG. It's kind of like, world map battles are kind of like markers. I'm gonna do it like this. Might not be the best way to do it. Alright, we're gonna walk here. We're gonna walk here. Cleo, top right. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Alright, please game. Basically, Cleo's gonna get hit first turn. I need her to dodge second turn. Okay, we're good. By doing this, I get an extra 2 magic points, which puts her at exactly 91. But damn, that manip was literally perfect. And McDowell also got a good magic growth. That was nice. This is actually... Is that gold? No. Wow, I only saved 3 seconds. I thought that'd be a really good split. That was only 1 world map battle. I guess the time loss is from the slower battle and from having to do a formation, but that was really fast. Hey Bazooka Hero, how's it going? It's time, boys. My Taiho, I think, was third roll. So, theoretically, there is a tiny bit of time to save. Like 3 seconds, honestly. 3 seconds or lost the world map battle, so... It is time to lose the run. Which is a shame, because my McDole magic is really good this run. I already have 77, he's usually around like 76 here. Last run, in my PB, he was 75, which I thought was really low. Actually, I need to do some math and see, like, I should have an idea on how much magic I'll have as soon as I finish the dragon fight. So I need to do some math and see, like, how much I should have at that point. Alright, roll the 2. Please, please, please. Yes! God Taiho. And the NPC even moved out of the way. He's like, you know, I'm not gonna fuck with you right now. That terrifies me, because the game's being a little bit too nice to me. Yes, Tai bro! Woohoo! Thank you too, girly. Thank you for the bits. I'll pretend that those bits were the bits that Taiho gave me right now. In fact, they're worth more to me. Well, my world record before the previous world record, which was 2 runs ago, basically, that one I lost 1.5 minutes to Taiho. But yeah, the majority of them have been really good. Can't even front. Like, the Taihos have been so good. Alright, this is the part of the game where I now have to play with one hand. Luckily, this controller, or like, the game's layout's really good for one hand. But, I'm essentially looking for random battles, and I'm going to use it to figure out what RNG I'm on. Alright, so 3 slug. Thing is, it's not giving me a lot of battles. Honestly, like, 3 is enough, probably. But damn, these walks are... Okay, so the split should be really good, but I actually need more battles. Okay, Ghost Armor. That's not it. Give me another battle. Video on this one, Ghost Armor. Oh, let's hope this is it. Yeah, that should be it. Just based off the differences and between battles. 3 battle touring castle, that's actually insanely fast. If this battle doesn't suck, this should be a gold split also. I forgot to swap formation again. Fuck my life. Nice crit. Okay, so I need about 700 damage? 800? Fuck, I forgot. I really should write this down someone. Anyway, we're at 140. 900, 900, 400. Yeah, I need like 750 damage. We're at 140 right now. That was really not worth healing Cleo. Oh my god, another crit, but Victor missed. We're at like 270. I should have your attack. I should have healed Grameo. Fuck. That would have been the right thing to do, even though Cleo was in the front row. Alright, we're at like 300. Oh, nice. What a good turn. Victor, come on, dude. 350. Alright, like 400. Alright, if Grameo dies, you're gonna be super salty. I just saw his health, it's exactly half, and it's gotten hit by 1 magic attack. Okay, wow, this is such a good fight. What? Okay, Victor, you're kind of killing it. Or 445-ish. I don't have Taiho attack this turn. I'm actually, despite the crits earlier, I'm kind of lacking damage. 500. Mr. is pretty accurate. 590, 640-ish, 670-ish. This is a little annoying because we're gonna need an attack or 2 after Cleo, which means that Zombie Dragon will probably get a chance to hit me. Yeah, he hit, but it's a little too late for that. I need one more attack here, I think. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter much, it was a fast one. Nice. I didn't see my magic rose, but... And I got the lightning crystal. Fucking PogChamp. Wow, I didn't even save time. That's sad. That was such a good dungeon. Unlike Coast of War, I don't have time to name my castle whatever I please, so we're going with the classic, a castle. Victor KS. Yeah, I did it, guys! I killed the dragon! It was me all along! It probably did, but I'm not sure. I didn't see how good the gold was. Okay, so I should be at around 1300-ish after all this crap. Oh. About 36. I'm an idiot. Holy fuck, I'm stupid. I probably wasted a few seconds. This split's pretty bad, but... Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit unique here. Let's hope it works out. It's nothing crazy. I'm just gonna do some shopping before I normally would. We're gonna buy Holy Rune now. The reason for that is because I want to try to advance RNG a little bit. I'm hoping to hit a segment where it's all first try wheels. I should have probably not done tech skip there either. Whatever. 2 squirrel. It saves time and money, potentially. But it really depends, it's really situational. So I'm not gonna give you a number. However, one of those, damn it, I was hoping to get some useful information, but I could be at 5,000 or 5,300 based off that world map battle. Let's see, this is about 1,500 after, I should be closer to 5,300. I might actually pull this off. Okay, can I just play well, though? I was thinking about recruiting Rock early, but it doesn't help me at all. 6 soldier. Decent walk. 3 soldier. Damn it. Yeah. Soldier, okay. This is 4. 12, 24, 36, 48, 54, 62, 63, 64. That should give me first try wheel. Nice. Still save time there, and I already bought Holy Rune. My wheel split was really bad in my PB. And that's what the mistake in the castle. Alright, so we've gotten past all the really major run killers. Well, that's not true, actually. I forgot, this is Glitchless. And there's still Griffith, who can randomly decide to fuck me over and put me on a different RNG on a war battle. That would be a run killer, but we're... No run killers for a while, at least, besides Error. What I am a little bit disappointed about there, like, that was still really good. Can I get in the door, please? Is 2 battles from that battle. There's 3 battles in a row where it's all first try wheel. I was really close to hitting that RNG. I was so close to being there. What's right side is, I think I can try to do one of my any percent nips in this run because my Tai-Ho was so good. I'm roughly in the right RNG. Plus I get to do Firestorm because I got the Lightning Rune. Yeah, I think I can do it. True. And actually, an NPC path blocker would really suck right now in this run, because I might try to do a really cool but really hard manip. And if I get an NPC path blocker, that would kind of stop my ability to do that manip. So let's hope for no NPC path blockers. That's actually kind of problematic. So we do Firestorm. Because I got that white rune, we're gonna give that to Cleo. And that will actually, we'll be using Bolt of Wrath instead of Shredding. Shredding is a level 2 spell. Bolt of Wrath is a level 3 spell. So we saved some time there. Oh, the reason we save time is because the Firestorm animation is a little bit faster, and Bolt of Wrath does more damage, so it takes the 3-turn fight, turns it into a 2-turn fight. Well, it doesn't save that much time, because despite all that, I still have to do double Bolt of Wrath, which is a slower animation, and I have to do a Falcon Rumble area, which takes a decent amount of time. I'm not actually sure if I need the Falcon Rune. Instantly joining a burglar. I think that's more like the opposite of loyal. Screw my master. It's like, random burglar broke in. You know what? I'll go with you, man. You seem cool. It's better than that asshole I'm working for. And then when we get to the castle, wait, LePunt, what are you doing here? Fuck! Can I go back to the mansion? Okay, I just walked an extra step again. It wasn't on purpose, it just took 2 right inputs for some reason. And I only pressed it once. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. He blocked me, but it didn't matter, because I was going here. That NPC by the dock over there is one of the most annoying NPCs in the game. He can just straight up block your path. And if he does, you have to reset his position or wait for him to move. And that messes up all the RNG minims, or a lot of them, and it's a waste of time, so... that guy is a problem. Nice, that was at like 5,600. Pretty somewhere around here. Switch to world map. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we're actually roughly in the right place for a really good dwarf trail. So, off the RNG that we're manipulating off of, there's actually a really nice segment in RNG where it's like 600-700 steps with no battles whatsoever. And, like, it's impossible to get on a bad Tai-Ho, but if you have a really good Tai-Ho, you can actually sometimes hit that RNG on certain dungeons, and it's incredibly helpful. Saves a ton of time, because you literally have no battles. Or maybe you have like 1 or 2, instead of like the usual 8. Well, they're all manipulated at this point, so there isn't really a hard boss fight since they're all manipped. Besides, Gigantes. I think Gigantes isn't manipped. Technically, but that fight's easy as fuck anyway. Zombie Dragon, I guess, is still one of the harder ones. And even though it's manipped, Sonya's still kind of annoying. Barbarossa technically isn't manipped, but we buy sacrificial Buddhas for him. If I didn't buy Buddhas for Barbarossa, he would definitely be the hardest, so maybe we just give the credit to him. And Guide's a little bit annoying because I need to know my stats to manip him properly. If I don't know my stats, it's a little scary. Which is where my chat helps me out a lot, because my window to see my stats is pretty small. It's like, I have like half a second on level up screens. So unless I want to waste time by looking at my stats in my menu, I need Twitch chat's help sometimes. This is really a co-op run after all. Yeah, Luke, right? Right? I'm gonna double check real quick. I heard like a weird sound. Maybe I was just imagining it. But I felt like I accidentally like almost picked him and then cancelled. That's what it felt like to me. I just realized something. My number here is a little off because I have to run from Kaku. Oh no. I don't know how accurate my notes are actually. Battles? Oh. Okay. Hoping I'm around where I think I am. If I am, I'm gonna have a really good dwarf vault. Or trail, not vault. Vault 2, if I do it well. Okay. If that's actually the right battle, it's kind of nutty. Kind of took a chance there, because I don't know if that's the 2 kobold I was on, but I kind of guessed. It was a run. Alright, if it was, I'm gonna get another battle really soon. Gee, it was. I managed to predict the exact battle I landed on. I'm such a beast. Next battle, yeah, 6 Holy Boys. This RNG isn't the best though. All these battles are spaced really close together. There you go. Next battle will be 6 Holy Boy War, but we'll never see it. 89-49. Nice, we should have no world map battles. Maybe one. I don't think we'll have it. It's 55 steps, so 59 steps from leaving. Which I'm pretty sure the walk isn't that long. And the battles out here, you still have to bribe sometimes, so you don't have like goes yet. And they're not, well, they are pretty cheap, but they're not super cheap. It's better not to have to bribe them. Obviously. More money the better. Okay. I might purposely stand still for like, okay, there's 2 NPCs, like half a second, I think. We're gonna do it like this. I actually don't know the optimal way to do this menu. Fuck. I almost messed that up. I know the optimal menu for when I don't have lightning, but I don't have the menu memorized for when I do have lightning. And lightning is only a 12% chance drop from zombie dragons, so I generally don't have it. It is a really nice time save though. If I have enough money, I could actually skip a shop, which would be a really significant time save on that card. So 9,014. I was before 9,014, 9,600, walk a bit 700. Yeah, I think I want to like stand still on like in the main town area for like, exactly 1 second. I can just do it how I do it in 90% actually. I can look for the NPC movement. I don't know if it'll be early enough though. 1 second or NPC movement, whichever I spot first. That was about 1 second. I didn't move far enough down, so I can spot the NPC movement. Anyway, getting a lightning rune drop saves me about 10,000 bits, because not only do I no longer have to buy a lightning rune, actually it's more, lightning runes are 8,000 I think. But not only do I not have to buy one, I also can sell the wind crystal that I save by not having to use it here. What the hell was that lag spike? Anyone see that? I think here is a run. I'll probably get like 1 or 2 battles, and then nothing. Switch my area though. Alright, I think this is the last battle for a while. I should leave around 10,200, 10,400. Okay, the question is, should I sharpen my weapon now or later? The benefit to sharpening it later is I would know exactly what RNG I'm on now. Yeah, actually, I don't need a high mid dull power. Because... Okay, so this split's gonna be artificially inflated a bit. Because I'm gonna sharpen my weapon later. But... it's gonna come out of the next split. Probably around like 10,200 or so. Free sword. You know what? I am gonna sharpen my weapon now. Oh, never mind the artificial inflation. I have so much money. What the fuck? So I should end up being on like 25 or 12,500. Yeah, you are still playing this game, Kelsey. Actually, the whole series is getting a bit of a resurgence right now, especially when it comes to speedrunning. It's been super hyped. Glance has been speedrunning a ton of games. He's almost done all categories for this game, which is actually more than I've done. I've only done 3 categories for this game. And he's working on 3 right now. I'm playing this game and I'm working on 4, close to War speedrun 5. Things are good for Suikoden speedrunning right now. Oh, he did it. Okay, yeah. 3 bow, 1. Could be 699. I kind of like 99, 829. I have no idea where I am. I'm just driving. That took too long. I really shouldn't have taken that long there. Okay, that's 1 of 2. If I get a group of 4, I have to bribe it, and if I get a group of 3, I can run. I'm leaning towards the group of 3. It would make more sense. Well, not really. Neither one makes much sense. Okay, group of 3. Next will be 3 boars. Okay, perfect. I know where I am. I was way later than I thought. I thought I'd be like 600 earlier. I really should pay more attention though. I should have known what that was ahead of time. And next is a battle of 3 blues. We're gonna drive that. My god, this movement is just... We're gonna run from that, I'll try that. My god, this movement is horrendous. I am playing so bad. You sold your Cyclone? I actually think you can recover from that in 108 star. Because you have the Cyclone on Crowley. So you could have continued. No! Spoilers! You don't actually need the Cyclone rune in Sig Valley. Alright, then 2 soldiers. Run. Oh, it's about to get a bit more expensive. That's why it's important that I keep my movement sharp. Run! Okay, I'm only have to bribe 1 more expensive group. To be right here. Never mind, I didn't even get it. Sick. Let's play the game properly. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Wow, he hit me so hard. Alright, and this turn we have everybody attack. Not that I need them all, but it'll just be a backup. They're never gonna get to go anyway. Yeah, this would be a big wow, that crit. If I knew I was gonna get that crit, I wouldn't have had to attack or do Falcon. $84 magic. Look at that gold. Don't say such things, SRD. Don't you curse my run like this. Okay, so I didn't do a level up battle, which means I don't need to heal here. Are you... Oh, no. You piece of shit. The reason that's so bad is because this town normally doesn't appear in your Wiki teleport list unless you re-enter it. And what that dwarf just did at the entrance is he blocked me from entering, so I had to re-enter to reset my reset its position. And that means I will have to work. My Wiki menu is gonna be messed up for the rest of the run. Thank you for the follow, Kelsey Gamer. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be really careful the rest of the run. My Wiki menu is gonna be off by 1 for the rest of the fucking run. Everything's gonna be 1 further down the menu. So the whole Scarlicious segment, I'm gonna have to be super careful to teleport to the right place. The Dragon's Den segment, I'm gonna be super careful. I'm gonna have to be super careful to teleport to the right place. Gregminster at the end, I'm gonna have to be super careful to teleport to the right place. If I mess those up, that could actually cost me a lot of time and possibly my RNG manips, depending on what I'm doing. Actually, it'll just put me further in the RNG by default for the whole Scarlicious segment, which I don't want. Man, that's so problematic. All because that stupid NPC. That NPC is actually worse than the one in Kaku for this reason. It messes up all your Wiki menuing. So I'm gonna have to be super aware. Say what now? SRD, I blame you. For that crashing comment, you gave me bad luck. And then the game just okay, here you go, blocking you with the dwarf. That actually really sucks, though. Anyway, the thing I said about the next one being artificially inflated isn't true. I sharpened my weapon before Gigantes. I could actually... Okay, so... For the future, I shouldn't sharpen my weapon there. Especially because I had lightning. I should have just went in. I wouldn't have needed the extra damage from my weapon sharpened anyway. I forgive you this time, SRD, but next time, I don't know, man. There has to be consequences for this sort of thing. Sub 305 is basically impossible, I think. If you said 307, maybe it couldn't happen. Funny thing is, no matter how much I improve that Gigante split, there's always more time to save. You saw how many movement mistakes I made during that thing? In 4, I've gotten past, basically I'm right when you get your base. After fleeing from mobile. In terms of the route, agreed upon, oh god. Maybe one day. I do plan on doing 108 star for 4, although that's not big on my to-do list. It's something I kind of want to do, but I kind of don't. I honestly don't have the same love for 4 that I do for the other games. I don't find myself getting as excited thinking about running 108 star for that. Actually, I feel no real desire to get 108 stars in that game. Every Suikoden, basically, or not every Suikoden, 1, 2, and 5. I feel wrong if I don't get all stars, but I don't get that feeling for 3 or 4. I guess because the consequences aren't as bad. There's no character deaths involved if you don't get all stars. Unless we count Snow, but who gives a shit about Snow? Wait, does Snow even die? I don't remember. Normally. I think you never find them. I mean, you could kill him, but you don't have to kill him. You could just be somewhere in the world existing. Oh yeah, Snow is a little bitch, for sure. What's funny is actually he's considered one of the best physical fighters in the game. A little bit ironic. One of the best physical fighters in the game, despite the fact that he can't move his arm. True, but I never really cared too much about that. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually done the Luke chapters. I've started it, but I never finished it. I don't know why, it just it never really appealed that much to me. Because it's the same story again, just retold from a different perspective, more or less. Which, I guess is all of 3, really, but I don't know. I never got super into the loot chapters. It was never a big bonus for me. True. That is true, but it's like, it's one small cutscene. It's not that bad, in my opinion. Whereas, like, every other games, it's like, I feel like the consequences are way worse. No, I haven't. I was saved somewhere on, like, my PS3 with, like, right before the loot chapters, or during the loot chapters, but I haven't touched it. I have no idea where it is. Like, I've gotten 108 stars in 3 multiple times, I just never did the bonus chapters. Finally remembered how to do the formation. Feels good, man. Alright, so I have to stay with her because I didn't do a level up battle in, what's it called? In Dwarf Vault. On the bright side, it also meant I didn't have to stay at the inn in Dwarf Village. So, it's definitely positive. Attack, Falcon. Looks like I'm getting good damage out of people. Yes, Valeria's hitting for like 300. If she keeps that going, that's gonna be really good for me. Crit. Victor's good crit. 300 damage is really good. Nice. My damage and damage rolls have been really good so far. Alright, next turn, give me a little attack for me to defend. That's another good roll. Not as good as the previous, but... Jeremy defends this one. Yeah, that's really accurate, T-Girly. Focus crits. Wow, that damage roll sucked. 240. I don't think I've ever seen one that low. And Valeria's damage roll was bad there too. 276 is pretty shit. Everybody's gonna crit here. 260, pretty mediocre. 282, okay. 270, whatever. Is it actually? Is that like what the whole duel is? Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken! Tsubaki Sampuku! Alright, let's see who does the finishing blow. Victor, okay. If it's Gremio, it's actually a little bit better. And my magic growth sucked there. I'm not gonna heal for the duel. YOLO. Oh, gold again. Sick. Oh, wow, that lag spike is not scary at all. Paste. Well, okay, this is actually scary. Fonda, what the fuck, dude? I can't take another attack. Well done. Okay, thank God. That was actually scary. So if you don't heal, you actually die to 3 attacks. No, you don't even get 3 golds for that. Because I split on the duel, not after. And then the war battles change. I can't gold all the time. It'd be unreasonable. In fact, the fact that I have so many golds already is really insane. This run's really well optimized. The fact that I got 3 golds, this run is pretty crazy. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Like, I thought my gold splits were like, you know, gold splits. Actually, in the last 2 splits, I've only cut 3 seconds off my golds. My summer best was at 19 before those last 2 golds. Pure gold stream. Maybe if I start a new run, might be a pure gold stream. I was thinking maybe if I do want to wait to start glitchless for this game, but then I realized that wouldn't even be pure golds because some of it would still be the same and some of it could end up being slower. Also, I finally figured out like the hardest part of Scarlicia's segment, in my opinion, for that run. So that's a really good step forward in the routing. I figured out how to get Nameless Turn and avoid as many world map battles as possible. And get Chapman, too, because I'm recruiting Gaspar later, because I don't want him fucking with my money. So I recruit him a little bit later than I normally would. So that's like a big part of my route then. And the reason that matters is because I'll have one less recruit, which means I can't trigger a lot. I can't trigger the cat dialogue. Unless I get somebody else to replace Gaspar. Because with Gaspar I had exactly 45 at that point. Anyway. Alright. Some streams are definitely reds. But you never know what you'll get. Anyway, I'm gonna have to... This is like the last easy teleport menu. Well, that's not true, actually. It could be more easy. Like on the next segment, I have to be really careful with my teleport menus. That's like where they'll fuck me up the most. All because of stupid-ass NPC Dwarf. Yeah. Look mad. Alright. That was just double magic. I don't even really... I almost went to the first floor. That would've been stupid as fuck. Alright, so there's a few money values I'm kind of looking for. According to my notes, I need to have at least 25,600 for the Neckward segment. I'll probably have enough for that. That won't be an issue. So what that means is I can skip my Warriors Village, I can skip my Warriors Village shop, which is going to be a really nice time save. But I have to do a few things to prep for that. And, but if I can get like 50,000 or so, I should write down proper bribe values. If I can get around that amount going into Warriors Village segment, that'll be amazing, because then I'll have enough to bribe a battle with Dragon Set. Or after, if I get a battle. Which is really good. It's a really nice insurance policy. Although, honestly, I don't think I'll need to. I think I'll be fine. I spent some time working on that part of that manip. I think we'll be good, especially with me having to do a little bit of extra Mickey menuing because of the Dwarf Village thing. Assuming I don't mess up like the manip completely, we should be fine. What I'm more worried about. Yeah, skip Warrior Village shop. The Mega Medicine for Victor, I'm gonna pick up in Taiyan. The one that normally goes on Hero. I just need to make sure I hand it over to Victor. And the medicine for Flick, I'm just gonna buy in Recone when I buy Earth Rune. I'm not making that mistake I made before, where I forgot to give Victor the Mega Medicine because I skipped the Warrior Village shop because I had enough money and Lightning Rune. I'm not gonna do that. It also means I'll have a bit less money to work with. I'll have, well, I don't have to buy Lightning or Mega Medicine. I'll have like 7,500 less. Because I won't be able to sell my Spark Crystal and Magic Robe, but I also don't need to buy Lightning. so all movement in Tan is running, no tech skip. Also, you got Kai. Stallion. Party members change, admit. By the way, so some people might have noticed that, like, the menu to add people to your party sometimes lags a lot and sometimes it doesn't. Like there, like right there. I'm pretty sure it's because it needs to load, like, the sprites and data. So I think it's mostly the sprites, but, like, the data for, like, the characters and stuff. And because we just had a war battle before this, it was already loaded. That's why I think it's faster. Here. Okay, that was good movement. Question is, when should I hand over this Mega Medicine? I should probably just do it when I do my Blinking Mirror at the Rapids, just so I don't forget. Good movement. Got the minute. I still have to hold right a little bit. I got this really early, actually. Worst case, I get another battle here. That looks like we skipped it. Cool. Optimal world map. Also, since I spent a bunch of time routing this for One Away Start recently, all my wires here are a little bit crossed. But let's hope I don't fuck anything up. Okay, here I need to buy a medicine for... Buy a medicine for Flick, and buy an Earth Crystal for Gramio. Like, that's the tough part about skipping or switching between categories. It's like, you always try to do the other routes stuff. And it's like, oh wait, oops, I accidentally bribed something in Glitchless that you're not supposed to bribe. I guess that's game over, it's no longer Glitchless. For those that don't know, in this game there's something called the Bribe Glitch, which essentially lets you bribe any enemy in the game, including bosses and unskippable enemies. And it's used a lot in 90%, but in Glitchless we're not allowed to use it. That's like the biggest major distinction between the categories. Alright, I'm gonna head over to Mega Medicine now. Alright, gotta be really careful with my menu here. Tan should be third, I think? Yeah. See how Pana Ikuda is at the top of that menu instead of Ante? That's because of that NPC. So all my menus will be like off by 1 if they're second page and on. You bribe my heart. Sure. I got 50 cents on me. Let me PayPal that you. Let me PayPal you 50 cents. Easiest bribe of my life. It's not even a glitch, it's just a normal one. Yeah, exactly. Segments. That lets, if you do it that way, it gets you 2 extra magic points for McDole. We keep McDole in the 3rd slot. I think it goes Grensel, Victor, McDole. And then Flick in the 4th slot heals Luke. And that gets you 2 more magic points on McDole. I got an itch! Okay, there we go. Jeez, shots fired at yourself there, bud. These menus all feel so weird right now. Because of that damn stupid dwarf! Ah! Exactly. That's like the biggest change I think I made in this little segment. Or not in this little segment, in the Neckwood segment. It just gives you 2 more magic points. I was kind of already manipulating the other fights, the one in the cave and the one in Neckwood's castle. I now have a better understanding of them, but I wasn't manipulating the resurrection rune, or at least not optimally before. Like, I think I had, the way I had it, you can get like 1 bonus point sometimes. It's also because I always did a Calica battle before, and I don't anymore. So you gain more levels in that fight now. Whereas before you didn't gain so many, because you were always higher level. But combined with like not having a Calica fight anymore and new formation, you get 2 magic points out of out of the Resurrection Room fight. 50 cents. What a steal! Alright. Story stuff. Talk to Matthew, 3rd floor, and then story stuff. We'll go to Ante. Note to self, Ante is going to be further down the menu. I need to make sure I don't fuck that up. Movement. The movement in this area is literally completely free. I don't know about all that. Girl, you're too sweet. You're right. Maybe like 55 cents. Increase the price by 10% or so. I think that's reasonable. Throw a nickel in. Alright, I have 55,000. My money is actually really good right now. Oh. So if I don't have to do too many bribes in Sonia Prison, I might actually be in amazing shape for next segment. Or the Neckboard segment in terms of money management. And then Dragon's Den after that. I'm already good for Neckboard. Or Neckboard segment. I'm thinking I'm good for Dragon's Den and Seek Valley also, looking at this. Also, my notes are a little bit lackluster for the Dragon's Den segment. I never explored it fully, so I'm down. Good, I took it up. Yeah, messed up the movement. That actually matters. What I'm wondering is if I'm going to get the first 3 Nightmare Fight or not. As long as I get one of the first 2, we're fine. If I don't, I'm actually in a lot of trouble. Hopefully so, Mac. Yeah, I gave you a raise. Wink, wink. Cough, cough. Oh, nudge, nudge. A raise. Okay, I'm actually really worried about Sonier. Like, we're probably fine as long as I don't mess up any more movement, but combined with the little movement air there and the Vicky menu being fucked up, I am a little scared. If I don't get a free Nightmare Fight before I get the free Slime 2 Nightmare Fight, that fucks up my whole XP route. In fact, I already know that my XP route won't work if that happens, so I'm definitely worried right now. Like, I just know it straight up doesn't work, because it happened in the run before. Alright, that was perfect. I reported for sexual harassment. Oh no! It took me forever to spot the typo in that Bible thump. I'm like, wait, that looks right. That was not an I. Remove it. Alright, good. Good movement. Good job. Note to self, I still have to remove Gin and Camindol. I actually almost forgot about that. That would have fucked everything up, not gonna lie. That would have actually probably killed the run. I'm gonna do that now, before I forget. The reason I do it later is because Camindol is actually on the bottom floor, moving around as an NPC. So RNG advances one per... How should I put it? One more time per frame. Every frame is spent in the basement, if I want Camindol in my party. So just my way of minimizing RNG... RNG growth? I don't even know what to call it. I'm minimizing how far RNG advances by rebooting Camindol as late as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. failing miserably. Okay. So this, I think, is the first 3 nightmare fight. I'll know based off the magic roast I get off this. I was either looking at the wrong thing, or it wasn't right. I should have gotten a +3 in there, but I didn't. Okay, I need to investigate this. This has been... I think it might have something to do with speed ties, not gonna lie. Yeah, it probably has something to do with speed ties. God damn it, that sucks. I didn't get my +1 magic there. I usually get a +1. I didn't this time. Okay, next one's a bribe, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. So money-wise, we actually come out with a small profit because I don't have, what's it called? Because, like, the battle I did and then the bribes even out, and then I still have the 2 battles over here. Also, having that medicine focused inventory really pisses me off. It makes my menuing one more click, but I'm just so used to pressing up. It throws me off pretty hard. Yeah, actually I still haven't figured that out now that I mention it. I'll let you mention it. Well, if that happens again, I'll just use speed stats stone. Actually, my netcord fights have been going a little bit, like, consistently lately. And if they go consistently again, I can actually get Tengar's exact base stats every single time. I never looked at her speed for that, but with that setup, her magic stats actually insanely good. She has 156, I think? No, that's not right. Hold on. 140, yeah, no, 166, which is insanely high for her. 159 gets her 2 level 4 spells. And that's what I originally, like, wanted to do in my route, but it never really worked out right. But, yeah. Tangent. A little bit, but she's actually getting a really high base magic. And honestly, if I keep on getting that consistently, I might look around into, like, other setups where I take Tengar with me to Seek Valley instead of, well, no, then I'd have to do a Dragon's Den fight. Never mind. Doesn't work. It's not worth. Yeah, I think I got, like, an extra battle or 2 in here. Yeah, I think I got an extra 2 battles because of the Vicky menu, essentially, and the movement there. 2 battles I wouldn't normally see. Like, usually, I think the last battle is the Delph Viperman battle. So if I'm right, I'll lose a few seconds on this split. Oh, my split isn't gold, so I don't know. This split was really well executed, I mean, though, besides that small movement error. Oh, actually, I'm basically guaranteed to lose time, because I also did the menuing to hand over the Mega Medicine from Hero to Victor. I did it on this split. It should be long in the netcord split, but it's just easier to do it here, because I won't forget about it. I just don't want to forget about it and then get fucked over later. So I lose a little bit of accuracy in my splits, but whatever, no big deal. Alright, we never took a hit or anything, yeah. Note to self, investigate that first so near prison fight with the 3 nightmares. I think whether or not you get the bonus magic point is dependent on Flick speed and hero speed. Maybe I can find something a bit more reliable. Because when I tested that, I had a speed tie with hero and Flick, so that probably had some impact on it. Actually, I didn't get an opal from that, right? Yeah, I'm almost sure it's a speed thing. I think you normally get an opal if you get the bonus point. I don't need this anymore. What was that? Not this time! I love reading the quotes here, simply because it's one of the few times I can. You can't make the text go any faster. I never tested whether or not I can use a unit other than the months for the turn 4. I'm just gonna play it safe. I should be fine. I'm just not gonna fuck with it. The reason I don't want to use the pawn is because he has a super long dialogue. It'd be faster just to use like bandits or something with a quick dialogue. But I never checked to see whether or not I even finished the battle that turn if I do it, and if I did, whether the RNG is consistent. So, can't really do that without testing. It's a little too risky. Not worth like trying to save a second or two. Those kinds of about having like all the information there. Quick movement, whatever. We can get a battle, that's what matters. By the way, the reason we do Humphrey on turn 3, besides the short dialogue, which is nice, is because it guarantees no battle here, as long as your movement isn't horrible. Whereas doing other things gets you a random battle or two. My hands are so sweaty, by the way. What do you think? I felt like that was a bit slow. Yeah, I am losing a little bit of time here. More than a little bit, actually. Yeah, I didn't save 11 minutes. That was a mistake. Man, I actually lost 6 seconds. Vicky menus would have made up some of that. Mega medicines would have made up some of that. I guess I did get 2 more battles then. That has to be it. That has to be the 2 extra battles. I think I got 2 more battles in Somnier than I normally would. Because I got that free Nightmare fight way earlier, and I got more battles after, because earlier on, in the RNG, and just like the way it works out in this segment, the battles are spaced apart a lot more. Faking gold splits. And later on in that split, or in that like segment in the dungeon, all the battles are really close together. They're just like all like as few steps apart as possible. So you want to get out of there as fast as possible. I actually advance RNG as little as possible in that segment. Or I try to. That's why the movement's so important. As much as I can without messing up other setups, essentially. Okay. So I need to be really careful on the turn 2 here. 8, 8, 9. This should be 6, 4, 7. Okay. I need to wait for all the soldiers to reset themselves. Or the RNG is going to be different. 1437. Good. And as a confirmation, Tail will probably go my sword. We won't see that much. We'll just see MY maybe. But that's good enough info. We also know it's an attack, so. I don't have my cam on right now, but I just looked over it. Like, as soon as I looked over it, I realized I'm really hunched over. Like, I should work on my posture. Instantly, like, sprung up. Yeah, there's the my. And Rip Pawn. Also Rip Camillo, I missed that one. Rip Camillo, Rip Pawn. In this game, all the good guys die. At least in this run. And all the bad guys join us. Not that they're necessarily bad, that's the cool thing about this whole game. There isn't really a distinct good and evil. There is some evil. And it's not like a battle of good and evil, it's a battle of the nations. and the like beliefs. That's like kind of the thing with the whole series. That's what makes it such an amazing series. Among other things, of course. Oh, the music didn't start playing. Normally you get really sad music when you re-enter the castle, and then once you go to the 4th floor it goes back to the normal happy castle music, but the music bugged out and it didn't play at all. Bashing! Woo! Hold right for a second. Oh, Stallion. I've actually had a odd problem lately when I've been doing this. Now that you mention it, my cat's been chill. I think he's sleeping somewhere in the living room. I mean, this is why this run's doing so well. No distractions for the most part. I don't have any parents home right now. Cat's chilling. It's been quiet. Helps a lot. Alright, so now just move up. Yep. That menu was a little bit too fast. I know that sounds weird. But I've been having a weird problem with the split lately. I've been too early. So, I wouldn't have minded a little bit of a slower menu. Oh no. Hey, today I didn't feed him. It was my mom. So, maybe my mom fed him some Robert's tea. Okay. I'm blaming it on my mom. It wasn't me. I swear. I swear, Judge. It was my mom. She robbed the bank. It wasn't me. Perfect movement. I think I did the manip too cleanly again. It's like, Free bear. Okay, this is a really... I don't even have this one in my notes. That's what I had my last run, actually. Never mind. Okay, so this split should be basically the same. Probably gonna have to force a battle before we, Oh, there's the one hound. Actually, this could be really good. 4 Eaglemen. I'm a little bit worried about world map battle here. Nice. There probably is a law. That probably depends on where you are, though. Generally, animal abuse is... I don't know if it's like... I think it's generally a felony. It depends on what happens, or what you do, but... Yeah. Animal abuse is no joke, and we do not condone animal abuse in this stream. You hear that, Twitch, please? An NSA? Over that. Go. That took way too long. Like, it wouldn't move. It wouldn't open my menu. National Suikoden Association, the NSA. They watch over the 108 stars in Destiny. Poor Ronnie Bell has to do all the work. Woman. Ronnie Bell's one of my favorite characters in this game. It's a real shame we don't get to use her in the run. He's actually so good casually, too. Okay, so I need to make sure I don't fuck up this war battle, so I'm gonna focus a little bit. After I stretch. Have a drink. Ah! We've got a secret weapon! Alright, actually the first strike was smashed. 910, 3013. This one will be 1033 for the 375. Because the console dialogue so long, I really don't have to worry about it on timing it. For the rest of them, I actually have to wait for the units to reset. Humphreys, you can't even see the first dialogue box or it'll be too early. I didn't even see the unit counts, but I should be fine. 36. Yeah, I'm probably good. There's no other references to Giant Woman in future games, right? Like, something that Suikoden 5 did, I feel a lot, is it referenced, like... Or it tried to be like 1 and 2, it copies a lot of things. I'm just trying to think, was that one of the things that was copied anywhere? Or is that just never seen again? Giant Woman. Alright, so this duel should be Desperate, Desperate Defend. Here I come, that, now. And damage is good. Nice. 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 I think this is like gold pace. Really close to it. Seconds lower than gold. This split can be improved only by less random battles, essentially. Just having less battles in the Calicut segment. But I am loving the consistency on the split now. It's so consistent compared to what I had before. Before I had to like wonder whether or not I get a freaking battle, if I get the right battle, if I have to bribe or run. Now it's just like, don't worry about it, just run from everything. Try not to lose too much time on what's it called? On random battles. Not that they'll like be bribes or anything, but just like, you know, time lost from random battles is the biggest concern now. Whereas before there was so much that can go wrong in that split. So much that can go wrong. Alright. So this is where a lot of my newer stuff comes in, and this is where I have a lot of, I don't want to say room for improvement, but yeah, that's true. Like, these are the splits where I also have a lot of room for improvement. So this actually could be sub 307 if I don't fuck anything up. And the game doesn't decide to fuck me over as well, because it does have that option. I did that in my last run, in the world record with Griffith. I missed my chance to scroll down my notes. Oh, I still did it right now, but I had a better chance. Alright, so I don't have to shop. That's the best thing. That's the biggest time save I have on this split. I don't have to shop at all. I didn't even gold this split because of that. Nice, no world map battle. That is kind of manipped. Since we're finishing the war battle the same way every time, and then the duel the same every time, I kind of manip that little walk now. If I did this war battle, I have to do everything as fast as possible. If I did the merchant war battle, I just I have to like talk to the back of the pond instead of the side, just to waste some time and push RNG forward. Hey, Sovereign Might. What? Say what now? When did this happen? I missed it myself. Wait. Am I looking at the wrong... I'm looking at the fucking wrong notes, I just realized. Uh-oh. Neck word fight, I'm gonna have to try to open the right ones. Fuck. Uh-oh, 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 ah! I have a decent amount of time to open them. It's just gonna take me a second. I have to go through like 3 Google Drive folders. And then scroll down a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, the thing is, like, for my notes for, like, both any percent glitches, I just have them in a bookmark folder. And I haven't updated this. I recently changed the document I use. Good wind attack. Lightning, that's not so good. Turn? Yeah. I need to scroll down more, but there's more dialogue. No! Oh. Hero, Cleo, and then Prince Cleo. There we go. Bottom right, Marco, top. I lost a little bit of time to sloppiness and slower matching because I had to get my notes open. I didn't remember the formation. I have like 3 different formation swaps here that I need to do. This was the first one. I haven't even updated that right there, I just realized. Okay. Defend, defend, defend. Voice of Earth, Medicine, Luke, defend. And this will give me my resurrection. Or it'll kill the run if it doesn't. Either way. Okay, I've got the good magic growth. Good. I got 4 levels there for... Nice. Movement here actually matters a lot in this little section to Fukian. Where's my formation menu here? There it is. Hero, Luke, Flick, Grunzel. There we go. The hero should be in the 4th slot, and nice, that's good movement. Getting this close to this corner is really good. Luke should be in the 3rd slot, hero should be in the 4th. That was a little suboptimal, 2 extra steps. Got attack, because my speed isn't amazing, doesn't matter. And this will get McDole, let's see, I think this gives him 2 bonus magic points? I honestly lost track. It depends on what XP route I have. Yeah, that gave me 2. The cat's going at it. See, look what you've done to you, girly. I hear him meowing outside. But he's gonna have to chill. I literally don't have time to open the door for him. That's why he's meowing. Damn, I got it on this screen. I would like to get on the next one. That's not a good sign. So literally here, I'm trying to skip a battle at the end. If I don't skip it, I have to do a 25,000 bribe or kill it. And obviously, I like my money. And I like my time, so I don't want to do either of those things. C has been. Against Zero's will. No! Fuck! I think I have to do the bribe now. Sucks. Yeah, goodbye my money. I crashed into a wall there. No! Alright, so I'm still fine financially. It just means I no longer have a backup if I have to bribe in Dragon's Den, Dragon Knight area, or Seek Valley. I no longer have the money to bribe that. I'm still fine for this segment though, and I think I've figured out the manip so I don't have to bribe in Dragon's Den, but my Seek Valley manip and Dragon Knight Fortress manip isn't quite figured out yet. So that's what I'm more worried about. Yeah, movement, as you saw, is really important because I crashed into a wall there for a little bit outside of my grace period. It advanced my RNG by like 10 or so, and I didn't get to the plot like trigger in time before the last battle. So that's a 3-second loss, which isn't too bad, but the 25-second time loss, that one hurts. Yeah, I could use the bits. Donate bits, guys. I need 25,000 to make up for the bits I just lost in that bribe. Only $250 in bits can save this run. That doesn't surprise me at all, Sovereign Might. Actually, I just heard the one meow and he left. So, I think my brother was just giving him food or something. He usually meows when he's asking for food. He's chilling again. So it worked. Good job, chap. You did it. Who's in my front row? Look, okay, yeah, that wouldn't work. I was thinking about picking up that Mega Medicine right there, but I need it on Victor. I guess it can be used as a backup, if you forgot to pick up the one in Taen for some reason. Social eating. Yo, the 5 bits! Aw, feels bad, man. That sucks. Stupid Twitch machine. Alright, we got 5 bits, only 249, wait, was it? 24,995 to go. Let's go, boys. Let's make my money back. I can then use that money to bribe any random battles I get if I get a random battle that I can't run from. I haven't seen you stream in a while, actually, Sovereign. I was watching some of your Suikoden 1 stream a while back, but I don't think I've seen you on since then. What's going on, dude? That was some god-tier menuing, am I right, boys? Alright, remove. Click. Patch. Holy. Click. Oh my god, this menuing is such garbage, holy shit. Remove Luke. Patch. Christ, my menuing is so bad. At this point, I'm not even sure I'll save time despite the auto time save from skipping the shop. I see, man, that sucks. That was almost as good as my Ravenster one. That Ravenster one was something, I remember that one. If only I could live up to that kind of menuing. Pineapple Marco left side. You're right, I'm sorry. No, that menuing was actually so bad. No joke. That menuing was so bad. The problem is, I've been playing Suikoden 4. Yo, Mushini, thank you for the 10 bits. Now only 24,985 to go to make our money back. My god, I'm being such a sellout today. What the fuck, dude? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I've been playing Suikoden 4 lately. In that game, cancel is triangle. So when I messed up that menu, I started mashing triangle instead of circle, which is the cancel in this game. I'm like, wait, why isn't it working? It's like, that's why that was, well, I mean, I messed it up in the first place, but that's why it was so shit too. My wires are crossed from like playing Suikoden 4. Yeah, exactly. It's actually, it's like, it seems like it's such a small thing, but it's like, it's hard. It's hard playing the game properly after playing a different game. It's so silly. Oh, I haven't gotten rid of that. That's what information is supposed to look like. I need to fix my notes. There's a formation menu that I say to do at the start that I don't do anymore. Yeah, that muscle memory is not always a good thing. Oh, you're right. The back-to-back speedruns are gonna be a bitch to get used to. Oof. But this is a good reason never to do back-to-back speedruns, if I've ever heard one. Okay, so I want to keep an eye on McDowell's magic here. It should tell me whether or not I want to pick up the magic stat stone. 125, 127... Yeah, at worst I get 131. I don't need it. I have, like, assuming my Griffith doesn't take a shit on me, I have the best possible magic stat already. Like, it could get better, but it doesn't help me. It's like we're past the point where it makes a difference. Animation, Victor Luke, Victor Hicks, Luke Hero, Luke Cleo. There we go. I was a little slow, but I don't have that menu memorized yet. So I don't need the stat stone, we're just gonna go straight to neck lord. I don't actually have to heal after that anymore either. Fine. I love how long of a break you get here. I can stretch crack my fingers. 1,000 more bits for the Trilogy Speedrun donation. Oh no, if only there were actual bits. Yeah, I think it is. It's defacing currency, right? Going to the GDQ submission, oh no. GDQ submission for all 5+ tactics in a row, confirmed. I will take up a 48-hour block. Also, me and Segwads did some quick maths the other day. a speedrun of 1 through 5, assuming fastest categories for each one, or like, not New Game Plus for like 5, but like New Game Plus for 4, essentially, and 90% for all of them, would take up about 40 hours. So yeah, pretty long marathon. True. We're about like 47 hours and 50 minutes too long of a marathon for him. Damn. That's fucked up for Rage Room. It probably won't be a drink company. It'll probably be like a cocaine company. I'll get the Mexican cartels to sponsor me. Because I'll probably need them to get through the marathon. Sponsored by Mexican cartels. Nope, Twitch police, I've never done drugs in my life, and definitely not on the street. That was a joke. Right? I can make tens of dollars. Worth! I'll probably spend that all on coffee. So I don't know if we'll actually like make a profit or if we'll just break even, but still. Alright, cool, here tactics, we are good here. Is there anything I need to look for here? Not really. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm confident in my XP route, I'm confident in my magic. Yeah, I could try to glance at Luke's speed, I guess. That could be some useful information at some point. Hey, Hicks crit. Oh. Hicks crit, that means I'm gonna be a little bit later in the RNG, which normally I like. But because of the fucking Vicky thing, I'm not sure I want that. Is this gonna be an extra magic point? I don't think so. 132 speed on Luke. Oh, oops. That is not the right time to split. Sorry if anybody got excited there. Also, my freaking Google Doc isn't on view mode, so every time I split I have to go back and delete the numbers from my numpad. And that scrolled up my notes, and now I have to scroll down as well. I'm sorry, T-Girly. I wish I was sponsored by Valkyrie Profile, that'd be hype. That's some, well, originally I wanted to run Valkyrie Profile 1, or 11, but then I watched a speedrun, it's literally like 80% cutscenes and 20% gameplay. I'm like, you know what? I'll pass. But, if I ever get like a good copy and a good PS2, I might consider running Valkyrie Profile 2. That game looks pretty fun to run. I wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, I know what my battles were. Yeah, but I know what they are. Wait, I just got that. So I got 2 already earlier? That's fucking weird. Well, this wouldn't manip Tengar stats. Not that that matters all that much. I actually really need to scroll down, but I'm having a lot of trouble finding time to do it. One Harvey? Yep. Huh, I wonder what stats this one gives me. I think they're still pretty good for Tengar. That's what oh god damn it, I scrolled my notes up again! I need to look at my notes! Ah, this is actually so annoying. I need to make sure my... I know what it is, it's the cursor. I did not say Final Fantasy X. I definitely meant lineup. I think Final Fantasy X actually has significantly more gameplay. Or gameplay ratio, I should say. How much money did I have? Like 28,000? God damn. You scroll down my notes! Or up, yeah, down my notes. Okay. There we go. That move was horrible. Should I advance RNG more or less? I'm a little bit late. I feel like it will be safe. That's an extra 70 if I take that right staircase. And I got the fucking bug. Who can help you? Alright, I need to be careful with the menus here. This is another place where they get messed up by that Vicky thing. Don't feel it on this one. I'll feel it on the next teleport. Yeah, he's a pretty great father, apparently. Very noble and kind. Scroll down to here. Just play. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna walk from Jeans. It might lead to a no encounter dragons then, which is obviously a good thing. Back skip. Bit of a Freudian slip there, eh, Machini? I'm with you on the second one. Wife. Definitely not mother. Luke. Match flips Earth to Luke. Back flips champions to Humphrey. Oh, I haven't done my Jaizo handoff yet. I need to do that on my next menu here. Still haven't gotten a good look at my money. I have like 20,000 though. Basically not enough to bribe anything relevant. Yeah, see, I need to press down one more time there. Notes here are very lackluster. Oh, this isn't even right now that I look at it some more. What was that? 3 Elementals, 1 Sunshine King? Really early on. 3 Magic Shield. Oh man, that looks like we get 3 battles in here. Where am I? Well, at least I know that I'm safe from world map battles in this range. Like, I might get one, but it won't be fast, or it won't be slow. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, so I'm around the 4,000 range. Switch my area. There's 4,086. No battle. Okay, Dragon Knight Fortress is plus 370. So like 4,800. 370. 4080, 450. 4450. 4760. Okay, we should be good. I shouldn't get any world map battles. If I do, it should be a safe one. Yeah, agreed. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with chat at the moment that well. Agreed with Machini's last thing, but I'm focused here. Alright, worst case scenario if I do get a battle here. Which I shouldn't. 370 plus 300. I was at 480. Yeah. Actually, there is a small chance. I get a battle, so a double failed run, essentially. But I don't think I'm gonna get it. I think we're good. I think I might get two... No, I shouldn't get two battles. If I get double Earth Golem, I might be losing time here. If I get two golems and Queen Ant, I'm definitely losing time. But I don't think I get that here. Hard to say. Ruby best Suikoden free waifu? Oh god. I don't know about even rule 34 for that one. Also, I gotta say, after, so, if any of you guys are in my Discord, you might have seen me link a YouTube video in the other Suikoden's channel. There is a link of what Miyakis does when you use the duel to her. And after seeing that, I think she dropped down my waifu list a little bit. God damn, girl. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna fail free runs here. Humphrey's gonna die, I think. Yeah. So forget about saving time here, I guess. Fuck my life, dude. That was non-crit, right? Close these notes, these aren't being used anymore. Oh, but crit, so I can McDole skip his attack. And Flick skip his attack. Wait, no, I got McDole skip his attack, not Flick. I don't know, man. The fact that she does that to Prince, that's like... that's a little crazy. And there's a rule about sticking your dick crazy that you might know of. Okay, I'm taking a bit of a chance here. I should have had a Humphrey attack just in case. Whatever. I think I have enough damage. I cut out 2 attacks. I was hoping she'd crit. Okay, we're good. Oh, I got this bonus magic growth. Not that it matters. Ah! Shit. Can somebody go and equip that and check Flick's speed for me? Oh, I lost 11 seconds there. God damn, that's sad. That split wasn't even good. Yeah, if anybody can go and equip that battle real quick and let me know what Flick's speed was, that's really important. Luke is a bonus. If I can get Luke's speed also, but that's not too important. Like, everyone keeps doing what too early? Sorry, I'm having trouble keeping up at the moment because of my notes being fucked up. I constantly have to scroll down and like think about things. 130 Flick, 134 Luke. Thank you. That's a big help. Oh, okay. I mean, just because they do it doesn't mean they should. It's like the most common guy mistake that they ever make. Alright, so 130 Flick for this one. So I don't have to do the extra formation. And I'm gonna have to have Kusumi attack. Okay. I actually don't have that much time to save left. I think the dream for sub 308 might be dead off that one. If I didn't do tech skip like twice, we could have probably been ahead here. But I had no... oh, I'm not experienced yet here. Or, I shouldn't say that. I've done this a billion times. But I didn't know what was going to happen. Was a problem. I don't know the RNG map well enough yet. And things are like a little bit off because of Netcord giving me the later RNG and Wiki menu being messed up. So it was really hard for me to like figure out where I was going to land. good in terms of notes. I wish I had time to put this into view mode, but I don't. Okay, actually I have a second here. That's not what I did. View mode, viewing. And I scrolled all the way to the bottom, or top again. Thanks, Google Docs. Alright, there we go. Notes are fixed. Plus 140. I had it in my notes right there, too. I just didn't have enough time to look, because they kept on scrolling fucking up. .130 flick, 134 move, so I need to just keep an eye on flick speed in the next segment. The thing is, if the game does decide to fuck me over, I do kind of have a backup. Ah! I'll just do the exact same thing I did in my PB, which was, I don't even know, I didn't do alternate strat anymore. I did regular, and I'm getting like a battle I could use at the start, and it gave me 13 magic. But if the game does fuck me over, that's a significant time loss. There is no backup, it's just run over. Oh wait. Damn, rip run. I'm resetting. No, I would not like a ride. Oh, no thank you, we'll walk. Normally, I would love to get a ride from Milia, but we got places to be. I don't got time for that. We got priorities. Alright, I'm 98,000. Decent amount for bribes. What the? Looks confused. So am I. Cool. Don't start. How's bad mashing? My hands are like really sweaty at this point. Ah! I didn't run right away. And sweaty. Oh, spaghetti. I'm like, I'm not really nervous, honestly. It's just the heat. I'm holding the controller for a while. I am actually, you know what now? I am a little nervous. If Griffith does the same thing and decides to fuck me over here, I'm nervous about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm imagining that it works like, hey, the faster your speedrun is, the better chance he has of fucking you over. Like, it's endgame time based or some bullshit like that, imagine? Almost tempted to use it ninja. Alright, alternate strategist charge. Ugh. Which is what we're doing, because we have really good magic. Alternate strat is better. Information has no mercy. No time for breakfast. Excuse me, but it's pretty late for breakfast. Matthew, you don't get to decide when people have breakfast, alright? I had my breakfast today at 2 p.m. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me when it is and isn't breakfast. Like, my webcam has some, like, LEDs on it. I swear every time I look down, it feels like it's, flashing. I think it's, like, an optical illusion. But it's tripping me out. He really is. I mean, honestly, he tried. I really should be doing concrete there, I think. I need to route that. Could save, like, probably another 2 seconds here. Use some shorter dialogue. Matthew's bloodthirsty and ruthless. Jeez. All the things he didn't want to be, you just accused him of. Feels bad, man. Remember when you forced him to join us? You're a strategist. Alright. Click 3-3. I haven't practiced this menu in a little bit. Alright, that was a good menu. Alright, so 3 rabbit birds, 1 earth golem, my bribe. Anything else we can run from? Run. Oh, I'm kind of late, 12:16. Actually, well, 12:36 would have been 2 earth golems, we would have bribed that. What was my formation swap? Shit. Kryn and Tengar. Looks like I skipped the 1 soldier. Yeah. Nice, because I was a little bit late. I skipped the bribes. I think this puts me in, like, a really good spot, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how long of a delay it is after the level up battle till the next one. Yeah, never mind, this is good. I'm gonna get the battle, like, right before we leave. Alright, so it's Hellion Earthquake and Kasumi Attack. So last time Kasumi died for me here. Which I think is fine. Yeah, I guess that is the plan. If it isn't, well, we'll find out right now. Yeah, what? And Flick has 145 speed. I actually spotted it myself for once. Yeah, I caught that after, like, my second playthrough. If we can avoid bloodshed, trying to be all pacifist over here when you really just don't want your troops to die. I see you, Sanchez. That's also the reason they didn't expect the attack coming, because Sanchez never reported it. That's why it was disguised as a training exercise. Whole reason they caught him by surprise there. Matthew was 10 steps ahead. I think that's a gold. No, not quite. That's a good split. What were the other hints? I never actually caught the hints that there were a spy, like, elsewhere. Like, before this war battle. This is, like, the first hint I saw. Is there another one? Alright, move quick. Patch this to Kryn. Patch this to Tengar. Patch this to Flick. That's a better menu. Honestly, I probably don't need to go to the shop right here. I should have just waited. There's really no need. Whatever. 107,000. Should have just done this when I bought my Jizos. Because I'm not going to need the money for Shasta Zarate. That's a little bit of a waste of time, not gonna lie. Do they? Oh yeah, well the hideout being found was because of Sanchez too. But they mentioned that in, we'll see. How many times did I say no there? I'm hoping it was only once. We'll see, True Radron. I don't remember they mentioned spy during the hideout, like in the hideout, but I know they mentioned the spy, like Sanchez is the reason that they found it. I never spent enough time talking to people down there, or in the hideout. I could be wrong. I'm actually really wondering. Oh, what the hell? I just realized, so this new webcam I got is a Logitech webcam. And they have Logi on the, like, on the front of it as their logo. Not Logitech, Logi. Because they couldn't fit the whole Logitech. So I just put Logi. And then they put HD 1080p on the left side in smaller letters, even though it's about the same amount of characters as Logitech. They just didn't want their logo to be bigger. Or half their logo. Yeah, I believe you guys. I don't know where. I'm trying to think of where they might have mentioned it. What if it's a fake? Well, then I probably overpaid for it. Well, it seems to be working as, like, reported for Cam, so... the brand model is reporting correctly when you plug it in. Coming in. No, I want my privacy. Victor, don't tell me what to do. I can lose if I want to. Just to spite you, I'm gonna throw the run right now, Victor. Ah, suck it. No, I'm kidding. Feels good. Alright, so the only mistake compared to my last run that I've done this with so far is saying no to Matthew once or twice. I didn't see. I was just matching text while reading chat. Besides that, I could have saved some time by skipping my shop here. I had enough money to just skip it. But I didn't. It's not a big time loss, so it's like maybe 5 seconds overall. Like, it would have probably been like 10 seconds less in the split, but 5 seconds more in the next one, because I still had to sell my items. But it is a time loss that could have been avoided. Like, no reason I did it. Okay. Sonia time! I have no idea what this number is. Was that Amazon? I think that's fucking Amazon. I think my package is here. Damn it. Well, can't get that now. Owner's charge. $903, $2707, that's magic. Oh, that's 43. Cool, I think that's a good one. Actually, I don't even know if that's a good one. Magic. More battles on the slower ones. Charge, Marcus. Może stać tam.
No?
Zostawmy gdzie. Спасибо. I can get a good look. Right. Okay. Okay, it says I have time to pick up Master Garb. I'm gonna do it. Some extra money won't hurt if I mess up my minute really hard. Saves, well, loses me like 2 seconds or so, I think. Or Siren, nice lots of force, free soldiers. My movement's been pretty shit, but it doesn't matter. I guess I have to force a battle, so. Alright, so this is both turns victor attack. I think I'm gonna lose a little bit of time on the split. Not that I have a split for the split, but compared to gold. Oh, okay, so according to my notes, to be safe, I want to heal Grenzel after this battle, so Sonya's gonna be a little bit slower. And I have to do an awkward manip. Like, am I looking at the right thing? Grenzel's full health here. What? Interesting. That's worrisome. Either my notes are wrong, or Shell did something different, which might mess up my manip a little. I guess we'll find out. Oh, never mind. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. It's not from this one. It's from... Oh well. I didn't need it anyway. I always forget that split, dude. I don't know, man. I should just get rid of it. Oh, it's because of... because I have to think about this shit right here. This is the correct thing to do. I use your Mega Medicine. I should have used something. Well, I don't know if anybody else has one. That Mega Medicine can sometimes be useful for the Barbarossa fight, so I should have maybe held on to it. Move it there. Sorry, dude. I was busy. I had to figure out what the hell my notes meant. Like, how is Grenzel about to die there if freaking he doesn't get hit by a shell? I don't understand. Figured it out. It was this battle right, or the one Kerberos battle where he takes the damage. Confused the fuck out of me. Wait, he didn't even get attacked. Does he get attacked second turn? This could have probably been done better. Okay, so after this battle, I need to know Tengar and Luke's speed. What was Flicks? I have it in chat somewhere. Shit! Okay, I need somebody to do me a favor. Damn, I saw it earlier, but I forgot already. Did somebody check Flick's speed for me after the Moravia level up battle? Also, that wasn't right. What the fuck is going on here? I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. I think maybe I didn't do the nip properly. That'll be an attack. That'll do it. Damn, I'm losing a lot of time here. Holy fuck. I'm losing so much time here. How the hell am I losing this much time here? 129, 140. Fuck, how is that 25 seconds? Does that Kerberos battle really cost me that much, along with that heal? Yeah, I saw those. I'm more concerned with Flicks, but honestly, I don't think it matters. I think he has enough speed. I think it's faster. And Luke. Almost no way that he's slower. Damn, why is that split so bad for this time around? Is this RNG just really shit? Did I do something wrong? Alright, whatever. I need to not focus on that right now. I need to heal. I need to remember to heal. For once. What am I thinking too early? Nice to have it in chat, that way I won't forget. I often do forget. Tengar, attach Luke's Spurt. I think I messed up with the minute for Sonya. I probably went over 60 steps. And it just happened to work out on the first turn. I think that's probably what happened. I need to investigate that. I'm pretty sure I do that thing with the Kerberos to skip battles. I'm almost sure that's why I do it, but I probably have enough money to just bribe them. Or maybe it's because the battles suck. Maybe it's because there's no good Sonya fight off that? I don't know. I need to investigate that. If I want to bother, honestly. I'm not sure if I do. Because, like I said, there's like 30 different Sonya manips. I don't want to put a bunch of time looking into each one. When I don't see them all that often. Even then, it might be like stat-based and shit, so... Hellion still has her jaws though. I see what you did there. I see you. I see you too, early. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I have to do a strat here where I need Victor, or I said this last time, I need Victor to crit. And he probably won't. I think this is the same one as in my PB, with, where it says that Victor's supposed to crit. Let me see. Yep, this is the strat. This is the strat. Oh, way! What? Behold the power of my dragon! Also, please to say that the Amazon package made it into my room. Looks like the guy managed to get in the building, left it at the door, or not. Not sure. That was like the one thing I was worried about like doing a run today, because it was 1-day shipping. I didn't realize that. Like, they end up having one of the Amazon guys bring it. They don't have like a way to get into the building most of the time. So I think they just like. He probably just got lucky, and somebody let them in, which means I got lucky. And somebody let them in. Yeah, got my package. Woohoo! Actually went on a little bit of a spending spree. I think I spent like $100 in like the last 2 days. Got myself a webcam, got myself an electric toothbrush, and I got myself a network switch. Because I don't have enough Ethernet cables for my consoles. And I'm pretty sure that package is a toothbrush. Okay, something I'm going to have to be careful with. Gregminster is going to be the second option in the 4th page, not the first. Hope I don't forget about that. Alright, so this strat is quick attack, Victor attack, quick defend, Victor attack. And then I have in parentheses crit. But based off our experience last time, he doesn't actually need to crit. And 30, 1200. After I do my battle too. Oh, that damage output. Whole 49. Oh, Tenga already has 4 earthquakes, now that I noticed that. That's actually a really good magic set for her. He almost never has 4 already. Alright, let's hope I kill him this turn. I should. There is always a chance that something goes wrong. Because once again, I am relying on Victor. And you know what happens when you rely on Victor. You're sorely disappointed. Oh, he hit, but no crit. As it says he should in my notes. But he still died, so we're good. $189. No, there's no way she gets it. Actually, no, she's not gonna get 5 levels here. Tengar's gonna have normal magic. Or 4. If he misses, that might actually not kill him. So, this would be terrifying. YOLO. We're gonna Earthquake. Last time I did Storm here, the RNG was terrible. Let's see, that's 10,300. This is about 21 or 12,100. And then another like 1,000 from this is a pretty good estimate of where I'll be. Oh, this spot in RNG is actually really good. I want to do this menu as fast as possible. The better I do it, the faster for me. That's a good idea. I really was hoping I wouldn't miss the door there. Like I said, the faster I did this screen, the better for me. I kind of regret picking up the Master Guard, but it looks like I didn't need the money at all. I'm not even going to sell it. See? It was option 2 there. If I messed that up, that would have been a big time loss. I'm not even going to sell here, probably. I'm buying 1 extra for her, I guess. I didn't even see my money, but I don't care. I should be fine. I should have like 200k in the bank. Not more. I think I should have like 300k in the bank, actually. Now it's just a matter of finding my RNG. I think the first battle I'll bribe no matter what. 3 Phantoms, 1 Colossus. I think this is it. 2 Soldiers? Yeah. Okay, yeah, the battles here are really close together, which sucks. And next battle's a bribe, but I don't think that matters too much. So it's gonna be a lot of random battles, but it's not gonna be any failed runs. I'm gonna get 1 more at least, like right now. Yep. If I did that Seika movement cleaner, I would have probably gotten like 1 or 2 less battles. Hey Summer, he came back just in time. Oh, look at that, Golden End Guide, I just noticed that. Golden End Guide of the same times before. Hellion has 90 speed, that's pretty good. Alright, so Luke should have at least 1 extra Earthquake. I didn't see how many extras Hellion had, I think she should have at least 1. Still 90 speed. What are the odds she gets over 95? Almost none. Oh, nice. That's awesome, dude. Pizza's great. Alright, Nice, 91 speed. So if I do Earthquakes, I probably want to do them here. Nice, and I have 2 extra. I'm gonna do them both here, because here only 1 soldier outspeeds you. Whereas on the groups with 5, 3 soldiers outspeed you. And I only outspeed them all if I get 96 speed, which is really unlikely. At least, like, unlikely. What? That movement was something. Alright, so I still have a few storms left. I don't remember if I have 2 or 1 left, but I'll just find out when I do it next turn. Don't care about stats anymore either. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is Victor not having any Mega Medicine at all. But it shouldn't cause any problems. Okay, I have 1 left. So now we'll do Luke's Earthquakes. He probably has at least 1 extra. He rarely has 2. Yeah. And then I'll do Voice of Earth with him in Tengar until the last battle where we'll Shining Wind. I don't have any extra Earthquakes on Tengar. I was hoping. I was like 8 magic short, which is a lot of magic, honestly. The odds of her getting that level 5 or Luke getting a level 6 are really low, but the fact that Hellion got 2 bonus Earthquakes is really good. That's not something you get too often. But I don't think this is going to be a gold split, but I should save a big chunk of time on this split. Because I think I had 4 failed runs and a lot of battles on my PB here, and my spells were worse. I think I could save over a minute here. Or not over a minute, I could be over a minute ahead after this. That's what I meant to say. Or close to it. I don't know why I'm even looking at my notes here, there's nothing to look at. Never did get the 96 speed, which I knew wouldn't happen, so surprise. Damn it, really? 5 steps away. Like, basically wherever you get a battle on these 2 walks here is pure RNG. But the odds of getting it on this first walk that I just got the battle on are really low. It's like 70 or 80 steps, so it's really unlucky to get it, and I keep on getting it. And then that walk that I just did, it's a bit more likely, and I seem to skip it. I guess it evens out, but still. I had a lot of battles in here. I had like what I consider 2 more than a good Dragonster. But in terms of spells, it was really good, so I'm not gonna complain. It should still be a good time save. I think this is gonna be a 307. Alright, so like I said, the only thing that worries me here is that Victor has no Mega Medicines. I have no backup healing, but it's very rarely necessary. And worst case scenario, I can probably just have Blick Healing Wind. It's just a big time loss. But that should only happen if like one of my mages gets the first 2 Geisels pop first, like on the first 2 turns, or McDole dies by turn 2. And he just healed himself, so we have nothing to worry about. Doesn't actually heal him. I think it brings back a head normally, but none of the heads are down. They all go down at the same time. Simply, and the reason it's routed that way is so you can't bring any back. No, I can actually, the way this is looking, I can probably went without buying any Geisons. That would have been fine. Okay, this makes me glad I didn't buy him, because there's a chance that he does pop that really now. This is why we buy them. Actually, I keep on calling them Chenzos. In this game, they're Buddhas. We're buying sacrificial Buddhas. We're sacrificing Buddha himself to bring us back to life. Hook doesn't have to do anything anymore. He can die if he wants to. Not that he will. He has a Buddha. He healed himself again. Yeah, okay, I really didn't need any Buddhas this fight, the way it worked out. Keep that in, please. This is not the time to start eating my inputs, game. Almost done. Almost there. Heal out. This isn't gold. But this is... Okay, I'm not saving 30 seconds, but I'm saving like 25, 20 maybe. I always over or underestimate how much time like the death takes. So I'm not really gonna say anything, but I think this would be like 10-13. I'm probably wrong. Probably like a 10-18. I split when like this the music stops and the screen goes wider. Even more. 27 seconds saved. Not bad, I guess. Yeah. Wait, say what now, Trajan? Everything okay? I agree, T Girly, because that way I can keep on asking for bits, and it won't be completely selling out. Oh shit, really? God damn. Everyone okay? It's funny that you mentioned that, actually. Well, not funny, but like, having the exact same thing happen to my grandma. She sideswiped someone without noticing, kept on going, and eventually they caught up to her and like stopped her. Not the police, but like whoever she sideswiped. Or someone else. And then she's like, oh shit, I didn't even realize. And then like, just like staying, and she called my aunt, and my aunt helped her figure things out. 100 bits for ASMR Eileen meme. Oh god. That Lauda's not neat. I don't know if that qualifies as ASMR, but hey man, whatever gets you your bits. And your grandma did it all wrong. You hide the evidence. You gotta hide the car. Hide the car. Go to a friend's place. Stay off the grid. Do the Suikoden 5 tactic and change your clothes and they'll never know it was her. Well, I don't know. If you say so, man. Like, my grandma's still... Oh, she's turning 85. Goddamn. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I've always liked the idea of, like, or not annual, but, like, periodic driving tests for elderly. I always felt like that was a smart thing to do, but there's, like, almost no way that'll ever happen. Because unlike us young people, the elderly actually vote. Wait, what the... Dude, what is up with these lags? I stopped moving for a second because it threw me off, but it definitely lag spiked there. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's... Yeah, she probably shouldn't be driving. Well, yeah, there's plenty of elderly that are capable of driving Dr. Maboose, and yet there's some that aren't. That's why I think, like, after a certain age... Nice. Wow, if I didn't have that lag, this would have been gold. Like, after a certain age, you should probably have to do a driving license test, like, every now and then, just to, like, show that you can still drive. So you don't get stuff like this happening. Because there's plenty of elderly people that drive fine. Like, my grandpa and my grandma can both drive fine, but, like, they're not that old yet. And then there's people that are just like, they should not be on the road. It's dangerous for them and for others. Yeah, this should be below 308. This is a 307 for sure. Unless I just like stop mashing text all of a sudden. Might lose like a second here, and that's it. And not like lose a second to gold, not to PB. I should save like 3 seconds on this split. GG! Woohoo! Real 745. Thank you. Thank you, T-Girly. Oh, yes! Okay. I think now I might be done with this category. This run I'm pretty happy with. You're right. Thank you, Adrian. Couldn't have done this without you. Couldn't have done this without you. Girly. SRD can confirm your stat calls. Those stat calls actually help a lot. You died as you lived, eyes closed. God damn it. No, just me. Jeez. Can I have some credit too, or was it all you? Okay, sir, can I please have some credit? Woohoo! Alright. If you say so, man. I'm gonna, on speedrun.com, I'm gonna put you as the new world record holder. This was your run. This wasn't my run. Wait, say what, say Vance? Actually, I don't know if that... You might be right. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if I was working on it before you started running it again. I don't think I was. So you're probably right. Probably wouldn't be. Anyway, finally got a time I'm satisfied with for Glitchless. I don't think I'm going to be grinding this out anymore. There really isn't that much time left to save, honestly. There's, well, Crystal Core Split can be improved a lot because of those 3 failed runs. Sonya can probably be improved, but that's like more RNG than anything. Barbarossa can probably cut off like 9 seconds. That's about it, really. And just like some sloppiness here and there. But overall, this run's really good. Teo Split was good, could maybe save like 9 seconds with extremely good luck, reasonably 6. So near, I can save like 9 seconds with extremely good luck, reasonably 6. Dragon, I guess, if I don't get blocked by the NPC, I can maybe save a few more seconds, but yeah, it's like, this is pretty optimal. Yeah, I don't know what would have to be found for that Mushini. Like, you'd have to cut off over 8 minutes. I'm 2.5 minutes off my sum of best in this run. That's with like 5 gold splits. So, I just realized I could have saved a tiny bit more time on the Sonya split if I didn't do that shop. I didn't need to. Hindsight's 2020. I don't know. This run really isn't. There isn't that much to improve on this run, honestly. That's why I'm probably done. Fair enough. I would love to get it sub 3 hours, but I don't think it's possible. That's the thing, even skipping Tai-Ho probably wouldn't get you sub 3 hours on this. It would let me make a much more reliable manip for like wheel and all that stuff, but it wouldn't get you sub 3 hours. I think even if I manip the lightning rune drop, manip the wheel perfectly, manip like the encounters to be optimal until Gigantes, and even after Gigantes, I don't think that gets you sub like 3 hours. I think that saves maybe like a minute, maybe 2 minutes. That's like, that puts you to a 303, 14 some of the best. Play this a little bit. I have, what, 2.5 minutes to save up my some of the best? Huh. Actually would be kind of doable at that point. Well, no, it'd be 3 hour and 30 seconds some of the best. 45 second. Not some of best. No. Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, there isn't really any way to get Flick any more magic. Actually, there is one way. I can not take Hellion with me. And then with some good luck, maybe Flick gets enough magic. But I don't think so. I could look into the Crystal Core fight a little bit more. I don't think it would work. If I can gain a few levels in Dragon's Den, enough to guarantee my magic stat, what I can do is I can take Tengar with me instead of Luke. Give her Earth Rune. Do a fairly fast Crystal Core fight. I think it'd still be just as fast. And then maybe do no battle in Moravia. That might be good. I don't know. I don't think that's reasonable, and it's heavily reliant on Tengar's base magic. And how well I manip everything, so... I don't know about all that. I could then take Humphrey with me to Moravia. Wait, no I can't. But I could just give him the Holy Rune instead of Flick. And then I could just pick Stallion. Because I no longer have to level people up. I'm just like brainstorming. But yeah, like I'm thinking even that wouldn't do anything. Suikoden 6 doesn't get started on until you free hour this. Oh no. You're putting the lack of Suikoden 6 on me. I don't know if I can handle that. I might have to go and commit seppuku right now. Apparently I don't have that fondness, RD. Rip your message. Ripperoni. I really gotta figure out what's going on with that. I need to fix this. Alright, let's see. I kinda wanna go over the splits. Alright, I'm gonna do bathroom break right now. And, refill my drink, maybe open my package. Then, we're gonna go over the splits, and then we'll do some Suikoden 4. Some Suikoden 4 routing. So, I'll be right back. But stream's not over, guys. Don't go anywhere. Or you can if you want to, but I'll still be here. Nice. Which one is it, Chrono? They're two different games. Yeah, new PB, new world record. We did it. All 5 at once. Jeez, that's impressive. This is probably gonna be my last run of Glitchless for a while. I think, well, I might do it casually every now and then, but I'm pretty happy with this. So, that's done. I guess you already found my notes, segments, or not my notes. Like, Sosaya 27 has a route written down in French.